Hi, it's Cory, and today you're gonna learn how to play Dynamite by BTS. So I'm so excited for the tutorial today. I've been waiting a while to be able to do something from BTS, and I did do a tutorial for Winter Bear by one of their members, V, but it's been really hard to find a song just because of the Korean language. It's very difficult to learn, and I didn't want to do it a disservice. This song is all in English, which is nice just because I think that they're gonna be able to be introduced to a lot of people that otherwise wouldn't listen to their music if it was in Korean, but it's a really catchy song and super fun to listen to, so I'm really excited to have a tutorial for it today. This is going to be an easy version of the song, so the chords are much more beginner friendly than the original key. There is an optional key change in the song. We're not gonna be doing it in the playthrough. However, I will tell you later in the video if you want to do the key change, what you can do to do that. Additionally, the lead sheet for this song is on my Patreon, so if you are a member of my Patreon community, it is available to you there. If you aren't a member of my Patreon community and you want to check it out and see what other resources you get from being a member, check it out in the description. First things first, make sure your ukulele's in tune. That's going to be a G on the 4th string, a C on the 3rd string, an E on the 2nd string, and an A on the 1st string. If you don't know how to tune a ukulele, I do have a video all about how to tune it. In addition to, I have kind of like a makeshift tuning video that you can just use as a tuner if you don't have an electric one or a app available to you as well. So for this song, in the easy key that we're gonna be learning it in, you only need to know 4 chords. And what's really nice is once you know the 4 chords, they're gonna be played in this exact same progression, which means you're gonna play them in the same pattern throughout the entire song. So the chords that we're gonna be using today are going to be A minor, D minor, G, and C. Let's start with A minor. To play A minor, you're gonna take your 2nd finger and you're gonna place it on the 4th string, 2nd fret. The next chord you're gonna be playing is the D minor. What's really nice from here is it's in the same general location. So you're gonna start with your 1st finger, place it on the 1st fret, 2nd string. You're gonna keep your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string where it was for that A minor, and you're just gonna place your 3rd finger on the 3rd string next to that 4th string on the 2nd fret, and that's your D minor. So just in a review of what that looks like transition-wise, you're starting with that A minor, and then you're just putting your 1st finger and your 3rd finger down for D minor. The next chord you're gonna be learning is the G major chord. For this, you're gonna start with your 1st finger, place it on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, take your 2nd finger, place it on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger is gonna go between those 2 strings on string 2, but on the 3rd fret. And there's your G. So from here, like I said, we have start with the A minor, go to the D minor, then to the G, and then you're gonna move to that C major, and with that, it's just your 3rd finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. So the whole transition, you're gonna use this for the entire song, the exact same order. It's going to be A minor, to the D minor, to the G, then to the C. And you can see that transition from the G to the C. It's really easy. All you're doing is lifting up those top 2 fingers and moving over the 3rd to the next string over. From here, you want to make sure you're very secure with those 4 chords. A lot of times people think the G major chord is a little bit trickier. If you're one of those people and still struggling a little bit with that chord, I do have some specific chord videos you can check out. In addition to, I have my Let's Play Ukulele series that spends a lot of time working on that particular chord. But what's great is, I mean, these are the most frequently used chords. From here, let's look at the strumming pattern. You're gonna be using a combination of 3 different strumming patterns for this song. There's a lot of a heavy bass going on in this song, which is really nice, and it actually gets referenced in the song lyrics too. We're going to be imitating that with our most complicated strumming pattern, which we're going to actually start with first. And that strumming pattern, just on a C chord, it's going to be a down, down, up, up, down. The way you're gonna be imitating that bass though is you're gonna be adding a chuck to that. If you use just the down, down, up, down strumming pattern, it might not give you that exact same feel because that chuck really gives that extra percussive element to it. As an example, for the chorus, it's going to sound like this. 'Cause in the stars tonight. All right, like that, and that's with the chucks. This is with no chucks. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So it still sounds pretty okay, but doesn't have that bass feeling to it. Now, one way that this is different than what you would normally be playing with a down, down, up, down, you're gonna be changing chords in the middle of the strumming pattern. It might need a little bit of practice. What you're gonna wanna do for that is just practice that. I need to roll up my sleeve a little bit. It's muting my strings. So starting from the A really slow, we have down, down, and then you're switching on the up. So it's gonna be down, down, up, switching on that up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So on the first up of that strumming pattern is where you're changing the chord. So again, on that chorus we have, 'cause I'm in the stars tonight. In the stars tonight. Just on that line, okay? Switch up. Down, down, switch. Down, down, switch. Down, down, switch. So again, on the first down is where you're playing that first chord. The first up of the strumming pattern is when you switch the chords, and then you repeat that for the next two chords of G and C. And that's going to be the entire strumming pattern. And that's as complicated as it gets. What's nice is once you can have that mastered, we can move backwards to an easier strumming pattern. The second easiest strumming pattern we're gonna be doing is just gonna be playing on the beat, and we're gonna be doing that on the verses. So the pre-choruses and chorus is going to be with the full strumming pattern. The strumming on the beat is going to be with the verses. That's going to sound like this from just the first line. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. So you can see I'm just strumming on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Taking a step back even more is just going to be playing on the chord changes. There are 2 times in the song that you're just going to play on the chord change, and that means you're going to play a down strum when a new chord appears. So that's going to be at the very, very beginning, and also right before when the key change would have taken place. So to give you a bird's eye view of what you're gonna be doing in a bit of a structure, we're starting out with playing on the chord changes. When we get to the first verse, we're gonna be doing on the beat strumming pattern. When we get to the pre-chorus and the chorus, we're playing on the full strumming pattern. Again, you can have the optional chuck. I think it adds a lot to the song to have that chuck there, but it's totally your choice if you're not quite ready for that. If you want to learn a chuck and you haven't learned it yet, I have a video that shows you how to do that as well. After the chorus, we're going back to the verse, which means we're playing just on the beat. Then we go back to the pre-chorus and the chorus, which means we're back to the strumming pattern. We're gonna go through the bridge. That's also gonna be with the strumming pattern of the down, down, up, down, or down, chuck, up, chuck. Then we're gonna be going back to the little brief chorus section, and at that point is when we go back to just playing on the chord change, and then for the rest of the song, it's going to be on the strumming pattern of the down, chuck, up, chuck. Now, if you would like to add the chord change, and when that chord change happens, it's right after that last time we go on the chord change strumming. If you choose to do that, you can. The chord progression that it's going to be changing to, and it would just stay like this until the rest of the song, it will be B minor, E minor, A, C. To make a B minor, it's going to be definitely the most difficult chord of the song if you choose to do that. You're gonna take your first finger, you're gonna bar across the second fret here. You're gonna take your second finger, place it on top to support it, and then with your third finger, you're gonna place it on the 4th string, 4th fret. And there's your B minor. E minor is a little easier. It's gonna be your first finger starting on the 2nd fret, 1st string, your second finger going on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then your third finger going on the 4th fret, 3rd string. And then for A major, you're taking your first finger and you're placing it on the 1st fret, 3rd string, and your second finger is going on the 2nd fret, 4th string. That's your A major. And then the last chord that you would be switching to if you choose to do the optional key change would be a D major chord. So you're going to take your first finger, place it on the 2nd fret, 4th string, your 2nd finger is going to go on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and your 3rd finger is going on the 2nd fret, 2nd string. And then you just continually repeat that progression. So again, you're going to from A minor, D minor, G major, C major, then you will key change to B minor, E minor, A major, D major. If you choose to do that key change as well, just something to think about, it's going to bring you back into the original key of this song. So if you end up practicing it in this easy key and eventually you get to the point where that key change is really, really easy for you, you might want to consider just trying to play it through the entire song, and then you're playing it with the original key and you can play it along with the recording. For the playthrough, I'm going to be keeping it in the easy key the entire time, so we are not doing the key change, but again, that's an optional thing that you can do if you choose. So with all of that, we know the chords we're playing, the strumming pattern, the overall kind of idea of what this song is going to be. Let's take it to a playthrough and give it a go. 1, 2, here we go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire and set the night alight. Shoes up, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. King Kong, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top, LeBron. Ding dong, I'll be on my phone, iced tea and a game of ping pong. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, that beat cha-ching like money. Ooh, ooh, disco, overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go. I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring my fire and set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funk and soul, I'm gonna light it up like a dynamite. Whoa, whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk the talk, just move like we off the wall. Day or night, the skies are light, so we dance till the break of dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, that beat cha-ching like money. Ooh, ooh, disco, overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go. I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire and set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funk and soul, I'm gonna light it up like a dynamite. Whoa, whoa, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Life is dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funk and soul, I'm gonna light it up like a dynamite. Whoa, whoa, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Light it up like dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Light it up like dynamite. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funk and soul, I'm gonna light it up like a dynamite. Whoa, whoa, 'cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funk and soul, I'm gonna light it up like a dynamite. Whoa, whoa, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Life is dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funk and soul, I'm gonna light it up like a dynamite. Whoa, whoa. So just so you have an example of what that key change is going to sound like, I'm just gonna give it right here so you can hear that, but again, it's not gonna be a full playthrough. 'Cause I'm in stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire and set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funk and soul, I'm gonna light it up like a dynamite. Whoa, whoa, 'cause I'm in stars tonight. So watch me bring the fires at the nightlight. Shining through the city with a little funk and soul. I'm gonna light it up like dynamite. Whoa, whoa. As a little bit of a tip, if you find that it's hard because of that B minor to be able to continue to do the strumming pattern through it, you could also just on that B minor play it on the chord change too. So you could do, 'cause I'm in the stars tonight, and you could work up to being able to play it on the chord change of, 'cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fires at the nightlight. That could be an option for you as well. I hope you found the tutorial helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a like up. Also, if there are other BTS songs that you want me to try to make an easy version of, or again, it probably won't be with the language because I just don't want to butcher it. But if you are a fan, make sure to comment down below and let me know what other songs that are just getting released on the radio. I don't spend as much time listening to like the brand new songs as I used to. I used to listen a lot as I drove to school in the morning, but I'm teaching virtually, so I don't spend as much time in the car and listening to the radio. So let me know what you want tutorials for in the description box below, and I hope you just have a wonderful day. We have some exciting stuff coming up in October, so make sure if you're not already subscribed to hit that subscribe button, so that way you're always notified whenever I come out with a new video, because we have some fun, spooky things coming out for October. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.